Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 61 of the Artifact Sect. I'm Icon, and we're going to have a couple of things to do today. So, the first thing that I want to accomplish, I hope I will do, is the breakthrough in the sagely mental state next. And also, thanks to user comments, I have found something that I still have to upgrade, I think, on my good buddy Miyushi, and that's his brain. Thank you so much for mentioning that one. I totally forgot this one because, well, I didn't know if painful memories are something I should be cautious about to rack up, but now that I know, it's great. I'm gonna keep it. It's also increasing my organ remolding cap. Okay. Stat the amount of upgrades on the organs. Here. Yes, this must be. Oh, cool. So we got a couple of extra slots there too as well. So thanks a lot. Totally slipped my attention. And beyond that, well, I spent my time thinking a bit. So my dudes here are reaching more and more of a point where it's basically time to think about sub-spirit crafting. Basically, we're already way beyond that point. I should have done that a long while ago, but you know, sometimes things are like they are. Whatever. So the gist of it is that I am now at the point where I could allocate a lot of sub-spirits. You can earn them by learning certain skills. I think there's also a miracle which can help you there. And the thing here is that I want to get these dudes to a point where they can learn more than just one skill. I've heard, and never reached that point, that you will be able eventually to imbue items with those multi-stage level skills, like here, for example. Zitujune's Legacy's artifact, Sword of Doobie, here, for example, that thing is a multi-stage skill. Or the Grand Chariot Ultimate. This one would be, for example, something that I would like to keep because, you know, it's a skill that in the end increases your total number of artifacts by one. And for every artifact fighter, that's just freaking massive. But the problem is you need to have a certain level of sub-spirit crafting to get the job done. So we're far away from that. So I think it comes down to the point where I must admit and just accept that I need more agencies, and I need them really badly. Because, you know, I need more belief, and more belief doesn't come for free. So we're going to look for new abbots here. Because I think once I start with that sub-spirit crafting shenanigans, I will eat inspiration for breakfast. I think right now, I'm not willing or not able to see that I'm working with rookie numbers here. Basically, I'm afraid that's the case. I got the feeling as if I ever reached something like the mid game here for ACS standards, but only recently. I think once you have reached the primordial spirit stage and start to rebirth people for sub-spirit stuff, that's not really the end of the road. I think that's where we really start. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this already, but that would only mean that I would be playing this game for too long. Speaking about too long, it's too long that Shodong has crafted an artifact. Now, let's see, let's take that brownstone bow, my dude. I don't care what you enchant, I just want you to enchant. Okay, so I'm soaking in all that XP on Nyanyun because I decided that she's going to get another rebirth. That's why. Okay, so beyond that, let's check this out. So, well, we got, oh, a very rare treasure auction. How the hell did I manage to create a tier 9 pile of poop? I don't think that I don't think that I created that. I'm pretty sure I found that one. Okay, we're going to send somebody over there because, you know, sounds promising. The common auctions, I'm almost at the point that I'm skipping them. Mostly because I don't really need the items there anymore that desperately. The life-lengthening items are something you can never have too much. They're basically essential. Oh, speaking about essentials, so, you know, I figured that it might be fun to use Nyanyun's remaining lifespan to spam some more derivative calculations, because there's still one law missing in my sect. That just bothers me like a lot. But I haven't had the mind to grind it lately. So you, my dude, you're not a really socially competent person, are you? She sends 44 though, but the rest sucks. So nah, not interested. So for all of those of you who are watching this series now since a long time, here's one thing that I plan to do next, once I'm done with this series. Yeah, I already got plans. So the next series I will be doing will be finally contain modded stuff. So I'm willing to try modded content from that point. That's gonna be the next one, but I'm not done here, just so you know. For all of you who like teasers, you know. Hollow Bone, hell no. So what am I looking for here right now, actually? No clue, to be honest. I think I was refining with Wraith Breath here. Yeah. Now I remember. So I wanted to know if Wraith Breath was good for offensive bodies or not. Now I remember my question again. It's been a couple of days since I recorded the last session, so... Now that looks pretty bleak. Well, I don't mind a couple of levels of Tempered Bone, but that surely was not what I was looking for. So let's see if Wraith Breath is better on offensive flesh. Secret Body, moderate increase, and Chi Barrier Penetration. That's a good one. That's a really good one now that I think more closely about it. Because, you know, barrier Penetrate... If I understand it correctly, I'm not sure if I do, but if I understand it correctly, it basically gives my attacks a chance to ignore that shield of the enemy and strike directly on the body, which is pretty mighty if you ask me, because that sounds like a total negation of the enemy's chi pool. So, just didn't have the mind to focus into that now too much. So, Bloodthirsty Muscle, it's getting better and better. So, I think Wraith Breath and offensive muscles, they go really, really well together. It's just, that's just perfect. Let's see. Yeah, it's 900 points. So, Inactivating Flesh and Bloodthirsty Muscle, here we go. That's our new training regimen until I have fresh Luna Breath again. So, let's see. How's the breathing regimen? That's perfect. So he's breathing at night, so I get more of those juicy Luna essences, and yeah, we can pump up our offensive body here by a lot by investing the Wraith Breath into the muscles of my offensive bodies. Definitely a thing to do. This one already has these enhancements, I already see. This one hasn't. What's my third offensive body? The directional concord layer. So, button here. So that includes 3 muscles. And if I see that correctly, it even has a nice interaction with these two here. Basically, if I increase these both here, I increase that one right alongside. Not bad. It's pretty cost effective. So, senseless skin. Wait a sec. That's also something with Wraith Breath. So, well, that's an endurance modifier. Well, not too interested. Okay, then. So, what are we remolding next? I'd say I want to fill this gap here and get the brain done. Because, you know, it's just powerful. And let's see, how much intrinsic life essence do I have? 38 one. 38 of them. So, well, nah, not gonna check mark. Keep remolding thing. Okay, so my Shendao dude, he's not dying, right? He just is at good point of breakthrough. And here's the auction. So let's just, oh yeah, there's an Origin. Totally wanted to buy these. Origin none. Okay. Blood Dragon Wrath. What? Divine Torch Dragon. What? I think that's scale. So let's say. Let's buy that one. I mean, I got a filthy amount of money. So let's see. Alright, they're going crazy with those prices. Already jumping up to a pretty high amount. That's the first one who passes. Okay. So I'll be casually bidding across. Oh boy. I think this is going to drain my ledger good. So I don't know if this is actually worth it, but I think I got enough money to buy this and still have the ability to buy some origins, because I have high hopes that the origin items yield those really rare essences that I'll need. Holy moly, 4,000. Now, I bet I bought some pile of crap. Alright, Ancient Scroll. I think they would be worth it, but I'm fishing for origins here, so. But at least, thanks to your comments, I now know that the... Wow, that's costly. I now know that these scrolls are meant to be read by Shendao cultivators. Thank you so much for clarifying that. Okay, you guys go for pretty steep prices here, so it looks like I probably overestimated my buying power. Holy crap. So... maybe I was wrong about all that mid and late game thoughts. Maybe this is already late game hell. Okay. Wow, how high will this go? Jeez. Okay. So now I know why you want these items which allow you to skip out of the auction without buying, without paying. So... Blood Dragon Wrath Vein. Okay. What the hell is that? Well, I'm not going to buy it because I don't think I can afford it. Wow, 6,000. Jeez. Okay. Now, that was a fun auction. I hope I'll be seeing more of those in the future. So, Division Pill? That's a Sub-Spirit generator. I need that, too. Definitely need that one, too. Let's eat a pill and get a Sub-Spirit. The thing here is, good thing that we had Sub-Spirits in this episode already as a topic. The thing is, the more Sub-Spirits you gain in one reincarnation, the higher you can level your Sub-Spirit crafting skill. And as far as I've seen, you retain your skill across the reincarnations. And as soon as your Sub-Spirit crafting skill is high enough, you get to attach these multi-level skills that I was showing you a moment ago. I'll bet 1,000. Get out here, filthy poor people. No? Nobody's poor here? Okay. So I'll slap on 500 more. I want to speed this up a bit. I really don't know what the heck I'll be eating and buying here, but this is going to be the costiest gourmet food that cultivation world has ever seen. So what you're doing with all these treasures? Ah, my buddy Mishi here, he's gonna gobble it all up, and we're going to see what funky body parts will grow out of that. So that's basically what we're doing with that. Yeah, could love this game, you know. Certainly what I'd call unique gameplay. So let's see, cubic box. Well, I got no clue, but I know that I want to have it. So I think these markers, these lines here, they always give you an exact information about what it is. I think if a item is called a cubic box, it's always going to be the same item, and so on and so forth. I think I could just open up a checklist and memorize these items with that, but seriously, these guys, they're trying to drain out my ledger completely. I'm in. I really want to know what this is. I usually skimped out of this type of content, yeah, before, because I never had this type of income on my sects. Oh yeah, it's going to be exciting. Yeah, I'll lose that one. Yeah. Okay. Whatever that was, we'll never find out. Well, Torch Dragon scale and break through the skill limit of barrier by 3 level. What? I think this tries to say that you're going to be armored higher while you're wearing this. I guess. I guess this does give you the ability to have effectively 3 levels more of defense. There's a skill associated to defense. So, there we go. I mean, if I didn't get the other one, I just well get that one. So, when will they tell me what piece of crap I've bought here? So, fortune seed. Okay. So, I think it wasn't crappy at all. I think it sounds like it was totally worth it. So, my dear friends out there, if you know what the hell I just bought and what I can actually do with that, let me know in the comments. I'm getting finally back into areas of the game where I got no clue what the hell's happening. I totally enjoy it. You know, this is one of the things that this game can do really, really good, and that's why I always keep calling it Amazing Confusion Simulator, because, you know, it's just that. A wave of hostile beings intended to attack me, but they decided to give up. So, what? Am I now that fearsome out to you guys out there? Yeah. Is there an end to the attacks? Did I reach the end of the attacks? Is that it? I'm actually interested, curious now. So 5 spiritual imprints. No, contains the word spirit, but no. I think yeah, here, wise detachment. I think somebody already has this, but we need this miracle more in my sect here. Gain 1 sub-spirit. Gain 1 sub-spirit. Gain 1 sub-spirit. Gain 1 sub-spirit. Yeah, we're doing this a little bit. That's the first time that I do this, guys. So quite hyped here. So that's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be the highest amount of sub-spirits I ever had on one cultivator. Okay. So, Miyushi, there's new delicacies in town. So the first thing that I want to eat is one of these origin items. I have high hopes that they yield what I'm looking for. So, origin none? No, I want that metal origin. So, let's see. Devour this. I'm somewhat inclined to devour Fortune Seed as well, but I won't. So, let's see. Ethereal essences. It only yielded a lot of ethereal essence. Is that a good... is that a rare one? Or what's going on with that? So, can be extracted from ethereal items. Okay. A very peculiar essence. Yeah. So, that didn't do what I wanted it to do, huh? So, I bet it does the same if I eat it too. So, where the hell do you get these innate elemental essences from? Wow. I really hope that it would have been those, but it wasn't. You know, there's, no, not this. The 5-element fists here. This one. I really wonder where you get these innate essences from. I really was hoping on the origins, but nope. Yet again, nope. Wow. I... I really gotta think about that more thoroughly. I really start running out of ideas. I love it. Well, let's temper that brain until not even a sledgehammer can hurt it. I find that term, tempered brain, just very, very funny. So let's take that. But like seriously, where do these innate elemental essences come from, if not origins? I tried spirit roots. I tried now elemental origins. I tried, of course, all manner of different ores and stuff. Probably it's in basic items. Probably I need to eat Lumina core or something like that. Probably that. Probably it's refined things. So, you know, I haven't tried gobbling up essence bars and stuff yet. Probably this. Let's try that. Water essence. Yeah, that would have been too easy, I guess. So, wow. What the hell? Okay, so probably need to look up a guide at this point because I really am out of ideas. Oh, and I totally missed today to craft more artifacts. I'm sorry, guys. But what about Nyan? Did she run out of inspiration? Not at all. She got tons of inspiration, to be exact. So she only got 4 there must have been something wrong. Wait a sec. Or were they mutually exclusive? Okay, spirit splitting is one thing. It could be that a couple of those were not actually learnable together. But I actually thought I learned a lot more. But yeah, seems like they excluded each other. Well, that would make a terrible lot of sense. Not that I'd like it, but okay, I've been brought down to earth, huh? Okay, that means, let's see, reduce max chi 1000 points for first time of spirit splitting. Yikes, and loss of primeval chi. Will recover in 133 days. Okay. Sure thing. Now, that's 40%. If I do that one more time, age rapidly. Okay, let's do that one more time. I'm pretty sure she's... Oh, she can't move anymore while under the influence of that. I think I effectively crippled her for 133 days. But I think if you want to go down that road, it's okay to do so. So, is there any miracle to cure this, actually? And did I just kill her? But I don't think so. Alright, and we can congeal it into a pill. Good. So let's see. I'm pretty sure that something like reconstruction won't work. That would be a too simple way to get the job done, but I still want to try it, you know. Oh, labor supervision. And we got a enlightenment pill. Okay. Of course, I can't see where it gets deposited because things happen too quickly for me to notice anymore. Okay, so of course that didn't work out. But I think I don't need to be worried about that dying tag because she's recovering. Very slowly so, but she does. So, don't need to worry about that. No. It's just what happens after you use this technique, I think. So, dire potential. No thanks. I'll take the 10 charges, thank you. Here we go. We're done now. Yeah, I know that we don't need that anymore. Okay, it was a bad choice. But greedy, I guess. So now we got organ remolding cap higher as well. That's really nice. So I think now this dude is... it's time to go for the last piece, part of his body that needs some happiness. Let's get some treasure remolding because it's going to increase his base mood. Why not, you know? He deserves some fun as well in his life. Okay, so, well, the artifact crafting rate of today is very, very bad, I know. But... oh, this one I should refine. This is a very good candidate for a real artifact. You see, I want to get the crappy items out of the way to start crafting more and more really good items. That's the long-term plan. Everything that's just made out of basic materials should be actually transformed into artifact. That's the plan here. Okay, I had no clue that I would take her down like that, but I think she should be okay. She's gonna recover. One of the many adventures down on Cultivation Road, you know. So let's see if there's any special upgrades on your phallus. Probably there's upgrades that can only spawn there. I know that I'm skipping out of innate restoration, but you know, 15... there was so many charges of this of the base tempering that I wanted to have it. So his mood is now better. So how is that as a how is that depicted here? So, well, it doesn't really show me. But I hope he's happier now. It would be cool if it would be also a increase for the mental state, but I think I can't expect too much from that. Now, so with that out of the way, let's see. I still need those Luna Frost flesh upgrades basically everywhere. Did I acquire more Lunar essences by now? So 22. The acquisition rate of those is actually quite okay, I'd say. So, problem there is that I now see that my body parts are competing on the muscle slots. So, let's see. Dark turtle shell. Does that have... but I think I already applied the Luna Frost stuff on basically every body part where it fits. But no. We got a lot of space on the dark turtle shell still. Alright. Let's work on that. There's one problem with the dark turtle shell technique. It is already so crapped that it does need a lot of essence to get one remolding down there, but I'd say it's money well spent. Okay, now here we go. So with that type of sub-spirit gain, pretty brutal, you know? You can obtain up to 64 sub-spirits in one reincarnation, and I feel big with my 6. Well, I don't feel big, but that's okay. Now, let's see. I think this is a beautiful part to end today's episode. We made quite some progress. A group of hungry wolves is showing up. We made quite some progress. I am down like more than 50% of Hao Zhao's remote or mental state increase process. So that's really good. It's really strange that Shendao cultivators have this kind of double breakthrough system, but I'm starting to get used to it. So the other thing I'm happy with is that Nyan is now dying. Now, jokes aside, I'm happy that we getting something done here with the sub-spirit thing. The problem there is that my entire sect, I don't know how many days we are in here, so let's see. But I think this will take a really long time. I will think twice or thrice about that in the future if I'll do that again. But, you know, experimentation. It's just so much fun. At least for me. I think Nyan Yun doesn't have the best of times right now, but that's the price of power. Drop your comments down below, leave me a thumbs up, or just subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you are here 61 episodes after, you probably should consider. Have a good time, everybody, and see you soon. Bye-bye.